let us listen from our international affairs commentator Shamsul Alam Pantho. He has more things to put to us to discuss. There are so many important issues he has collected. Sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kanchan. Warm welcome to Advocate Mohsen Roshid in the studio, and of course, Norman Floyd Burns from Washington, D.C. I want to discuss the fact that we knew that a Budapest meeting between Russia and the United States was supposed to happen, and that is how Sergei Lavrov, the foreign minister of Russia, feels. He still is not sure when this build-up will happen, but he remains positive to see this results of the previous meeting coming out for this second meeting. And of course, Russian President Vladimir Putin reiterates that US-based Citibank assets is to transfer to a Russian-owned company called the Renaissance Capital Financial Consultant. This just comes in as the ties between the two nations are at a faltering. But not only so, Marco Rubio is urging to cut off weapons which support Sudan's RSF. They had said in a meeting at the G7 foreign ministers meeting in Niagara, Canada, that they will assist to remove all kind of weaponry from the rapid support force.
As you heard, Pakistan swiftly blamed Indian-backed elements and militants operating from Afghanistan for the Islamabad attack. On the other side, India has made a refresh and revised statement that India, for its part, has invoked anti-terror laws and is investing the New Delhi blast, but has so far not officially blamed Pakistan or any organization from Pakistan, citing lack of evidence and the risk of escalation. How do you see this blame game?
Thank you, Mr. Kanchan, for the question. We have not passed even 1 year for the renewed tensions that we've seen earlier this year in May, where the Indian side had claimed that it was Pakistan who came with a ceasefire deal to the table, but United States authority and its leader, President Donald Trump, says that it was Donald Trump's trade mechanisms that brought the two sides to a ceasefire. I want to draw some similarities and differences here. First off, this time around, it only took 48 hours for a bomb blast going off in the Red Fort and as well as Islamabad. So the sides could choose to blame one another and go in for a further confrontation. But this time around, Afghanistan seems to be at crossroads with Pakistan, given that now Pakistan seems to be in a position to fight a multi-frontal war. However, it is faltering. The ceasefire negotiation or the ceasefire between these two sides, India and Pakistan, it's faltering. And it's not just India and Pakistan, to say the least. I want to give some of the information coming to me regarding another ceasefire situation in Asia, Cambodia and Thailand. Cambodian authorities had reported that Thai soldiers opened fire on civilians in Prechan village, leaving 5 wounded. This follows a breakdown of a border peace declaration after a landmine blast. So it's fair to say that Donald Trump mediated ceasefires are starting to break. It's not just that you see in Cambodia and Thailand, we can also see that between India and Pakistan. Yet we still do not know what are the root causes of such bomb blasts, where such gunpowder could be bought actually for such a devastating disaster. The video I've seen for the Pakistani side, I think it was a police car that went boom, and then it claimed almost 12 lives and 38 civilian injuries.
Do you think this is a kind of concerning news that Russia is providing its most powerful helicopter, military helicopter, and China is also providing most powerful tankers, transportations to Myanmar? We are the neighboring country of Myanmar. We have a problem with them. 1.7 million Rohingyas we are hosting, which is absolutely very burden for us. How do you see this nexus? Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, and also Myanmar is including with this nexus.
Thank you for the question. I want to mention that Myanmar is going into what is supposedly a first phase general election beginning on 28 December and to continue into January 2026. Given that Bangladesh is its immediate neighborhood, we are connected through the state of Cox's Bazar into Myanmar, and what I understand is almost 1.3 million Rohingya people we are hosting as of since 2018. Such implications include the fact that the state of Rakhine, which borders Bangladesh, is not being controlled by the military junta, who is in a capture of its entirety of the country. They are having various infighting between rebel factions, rebel groups. So that is the issue for Myanmar, which we cannot comment on. We do not understand those in charge of the Rakhine state, where we are going to position these 1.3 million Rohingya people is a matter of concern for our nation, as far as I understand. But if you look at your initial question, how you said how Russia and China are direct suppliers of weaponry, Myanmar does have connections in Southeast Asia as well. You look at the general's visit to ASEAN summits in Malaysia and Singapore. They are supportive of Myanmar, but they will not put a direct armory for them for sale. But at this moment, the issue that Mr. Norman Floyd Barnes was picking out, that the United States seem to have some kind of relevant need for them to create some kind of base over here. It's not just one island in the Bay of Bengal that they're looking for, but a consortium of countries that will look towards defeating China's ambition in Central Asia.
My distinguished panelist, first our international affairs commentator, what is your impression on this speech? You are hearing live.
Well, all three of us was hearing what the chief advisor was saying. The thing is, he had pinned the referendum and the election date on the same day as professor was saying. But I believe that his popularity and his administration's popularity was very high in August of 2024. I can't say the same for what is happening in November 2025. That is his last remark. I will keep it.